Get a new message series for the remaining Sundays of July to the end of the month called Loving Like Jesus in a Fractured World. John Paul II, an address to 500,000 young people in Poland just right after the fall of communism, said this: "How can we fail to be amazed at the heights to which we're called? The human being, created and limited being, even a sinner, is destined to be a child of God." Loving like Jesus in a fractured world means first knowing that you're called not because you're worthy, but because you're wanted. You're wanted by the Lord. That's why He came. He came because He wanted you to be part of His family. He came because He wanted to adopt you as His son and daughter. He came and gave the ultimate on the cross for you. Not because you or I or anyone else is worthy, because we're wanted by Him. To love like Him in a fractured world means that you know you've been wanted by Him. And that's why He came. So how do we experience that kind of love? How do we grow in that kind of love? We suggest a couple ways here this morning. First of all, I suggest going to the Bible in the gospel stories, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Each one of them has the passion story of Jesus. All you do is take one of those gospels, they're all basically the same, and just read through the passion. And as you read it, think of yourself this way: He did this for me. That He went through this rejection and suffering and pain for me. He did all that as if I was the only person on the face of the earth. He did that. That's how personal His love for you. Not because of you're worthy, but because He wanted you as His son and daughter. Another way to do that is to get a picture or possibly a crucifix or a cross, or come in church sometime and just simply reflect on the commitment of His love for you at the cross. When you see the outstretched arms of Jesus at the cross or a crucifix, basically you're witnessing how wide, how deep, how large His love is for you and the commitment He made for you. Just ask Him to reveal the depth of that love for you. A third way is for us to begin to look at the offenses in our own heart, the things that we've been offended by, hurt by. They could be what people have done to us, or they could be expectations of others that weren't fulfilled. It could be things that we've done wrong that have been hurtful for us. So the way to deal with that is to bring your offenses and your wounds to Jesus at the cross and lay them down at the foot of the cross and ask Him to heal and cleanse those wounds, those offenses in your life.